welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. If you're new, I film hygiene, fragrance, and lifestyle related videos. So if that's something you're into, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit those post notification bells so you always know when to upload a new video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at @JustKaylaMichelle and give me a like on Facebook by the same name. So as you can see by the title below, today's video is going to be my 2022 perfume wish list. So these are just some of the perfumes that I have on my radar so far, and I tried to pretty much stick with perfumes that I've been wanting to try, but a couple are a few wild cards. So I just thought about making this list that I can just stick to my guns and cut down on the impulse buying and like riding the hype wave, even though I won't say that I won't do that at all, but I'm just trying to cut down on it a little bit this year, you know. 2022 New Year's resolutions. So if you want to see what perfumes I have my eye on this year, just keep watching. Since we are talking about perfumes, I do want to start off the video with saying, if you have been wanting to try luxury perfumes but you do not want to pay the luxury price tag like some of the fragrances I'm going to show you later, then you definitely need to check out the company Dossier. So Dossier is a fragrance house that actually makes perfumes, colognes, as well as unisex fragrances, and they actually cost a fraction of the price, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bank when you want to buy these perfumes or colognes. They also have deals where you can bundle certain fragrances and get a discount on top of the discount that I'm already going to give you guys for using my code. So with Dossier, they actually take requests. If you have something in mind that's not on the website, just shoot them an email and you may just see that perfume or cologne pop up, because they recently just added a marshmallow perfume that is inspired by Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. So I'm definitely going to be trying that one out pretty soon. And the best thing about Dossier is if you don't like the fragrances, you can definitely send them back and you can get a refund. And they used to send out like little perfume samples, but they're trying to get away from that because they are actually very conscious about the environment and they want to reduce their plastic waste footprint. So you may or may not get one of the plastic vials, but they are pretty much getting away from that at this time. So I actually gave away the 2 colognes that I had to show you guys, but I am going to insert a clip. These are great products to give to someone that is a fragrance lover in your life, or if someone wants to get started on fragrances. So the 2 that I have to talk about today, the first one is Woody Ginger. So this one is inspired by Tom Ford for Men Eau de Toilette. So this has top notes of ginger, lemon, bergamot, pepper, middle notes of orange blossom, violet leaves, and cypriol. And the base notes are patchouli, amber, cedarwood, and tobacco. So I actually sprayed these cards and I gave these away at Christmas and I can still smell these cards. So Woody Ginger, I would have to say, is my favorite one because this one has like a clean cologne scent to it. It's almost aquatic, but it's still powerful. So with this one, I think this will be a perfect gift for those who want to have a nice fragrance for a night out on the town. This is definitely something that I would love to smell a man in, because it just gives you a nice, you know, just strong statement fragrance when they step into the room. But I will say I may be a little biased on this one because it does have that patchouli and it does have amber in it, and I'm very attracted to both of those notes in my own fragrances. So this is something that I would definitely love to smell on someone else. And it's not too spicy, even though it does have that pepper and it has that ginger in there. It's just the right amount of spice, especially when you first spray it. You get that little kick to it, but as it dries down, it really gives that clean, nice appearance, and I just love how it smells. So Woody Ginger is definitely one that I would recommend for the guys out there, or if you want to buy for a guy in your life. Next one is Woody Rum, and this one is inspired by Kilian Straight to Heaven. So I actually wanted to definitely try this one out because of course it was inspired by Kilian perfume, and I'm just on a little Kilian kick right now. So this one it has top notes of rum, dry fruits, and nutmeg. It has middle notes of jasmine, cedarwood, and vanilla, and then of course the base notes are patchouli, amber, and sandalwood. So I was definitely pretty biased when I chose these colognes out, but I will say that they were great choices. So this one with that cedar and with that vanilla in there, it gives it a nice woody but a little tad bit of sweetness, so it's not like a overpowering cologne. I would say that the Woody Ginger is stronger than this one. This one is more of a subtle daytime use, but of course you can still use this for the night because I feel like it has lots of notes in there that are very nighttime appropriate. But to me, this is a nice daytime cologne because I do like that initial spray of the rum, but then that does dry down, it does get more subtle, and then you have that nice sandalwood and patchouli in there to just really give it a nice, you know, soft scent. So all in all, this does say eau de parfum, but I believe this is still in the men's section, and when I sprayed this, it definitely gave me very masculine vibes. So while it does have like some soft notes in there, it gives me a masculine daytime vibe. So of course anyone can wear what they feel, but I just really feel like this one is amazing. So their fragrances do start out at $29 and they go up from there, but not too much. You will definitely not be spending hundreds of dollars at all on their website. So make sure you guys check the link down in the description, as well as use my code so you can get some money off. So thank you once again, Dossier, for working with me on this video. So here are a couple of my fragrance wish list items, and hopefully Dossier makes some of these because your girl wants to save some coins. So the first one I have on here, I do want to try some Montale fragrances. So the first one on my list is Vanilla Cake. So I want to try Vanilla Cake because Shaughnessy here on YouTube, she bought that one and she specifically called me out in that video and said I would love it, and I trust her and I definitely want to try it out. So with this Montale fragrance, so this one is one that is really hard to get your hands on because this is a very popular one. This does retail for $140, and this does come in a 100 milliliter bottle. So it has notes of almond, warm caramel, Madagascar vanilla, which is a fragrance note that I'm really attracted to as well. Madagascar vanilla is a very deep, sweet, syrupy type of vanilla. It really puts me in the mind of like Confetti Cake Pop from Bath & Body Works. So that's definitely why I want to try that one out. And it also says that it gives you a nice marine ciliage. So I am very curious to try out this fragrance. So the next one that I do want to try out, and this is still from Montale, is Chocolate Greedy. So I actually got this from one of you guys on one of my combo pictures in my community tab. You guys had brought that one up, and I have actually never heard of that one before. So let me get the fragrance notes for you guys. It's another one that is not in stock and it is hard to get your hands on. This also retails for $140. So they basically say it has notes of tonka bean, dried fruit, orange, and vanilla. So I am very curious because I did look up some reviews on YouTube about this fragrance, and they said it's a very nice milk chocolate, strong gourmand type of scent. And for some reason, I've been getting very into chocolate scents lately. I have never been a chocolate person scent wise. I love to eat chocolate, but the fragrance of chocolate just has not been one of my favorites because a lot of times it tends to smell like Tootsie Rolls. And I don't want to smell like Tootsie Rolls. I like a decadent milk chocolate scent, and I feel like I really have been getting that from Hot Cocoa and Cream. And I recently wore my Fireside S'mores, I think is what it's called, from Walmart. And at first I did not get the chocolate note out of that, but when I recently wore it, because I originally said it was Bonfire Bash and I was underwhelmed, but wearing it recently, I have been seeing what everyone has been talking about with that chocolate note. Sometimes you do have to revisit fragrances to figure them out, but I've been getting that milk chocolate and I really enjoy it. And I'm so glad that one of my friends here sent me a backup because I can see myself using that a lot because I have just recently become obsessed with chocolate. So I go through these phases where I'm obsessed with certain fragrance notes, and chocolate is definitely one of them right now. So the last one from Montale that I want to get my hands on is the Intense Cafe, and I heard about this from Just Plain Jane here, or Vicky on YouTube, and she recently picked this one up. This one retails for $170, and this is actually the only one that is in stock of the ones that I want. So this has notes of rose, coffee, vanilla, amber, and white musk. So I'm not usually a rose fan whatsoever, but seeing the reviews on YouTube, I have heard that this was a nice coffee scent and that the rose does not overtake the fragrance. So I'm really hoping that's the case because for a blind buy, $170 is a lot. So hopefully, you know, they have a nice return policy if I don't like it, or hopefully they sell it somewhere in a store. I'm really not sure because I'm not well versed on the Montale fragrance house whatsoever, but this is on my list because, as you guys know, I love coffee scents, and why not have a coffee scented perfume? So the next one on my list is the Kilian Angel Share. So this one I have been seeing a lot on YouTube, and a lot of people have been talking about how sweet and syrupy and gourmand it is, so I really want to try it out. So it says that it's in the warm and spicy fragrance family. This does retail for $195, so this is very pricey, very pricey. And the key notes are cognac, tonka bean, and oak wood. So I just feel like I love a boozy scent, and this sounds like it's a very sweet boozy scent. I really love tonka bean as well, so hopefully this fragrance works out for me because I just love how the bottle looks. It's very pretty. It looks like a cup of brandy or something, so I hope that this is going to be a great fragrance. But Kilian has really been, you know, hitting the mark here with me with the 2 fragrances that I have, so I feel like this will be no different. So that's definitely on my list. The next one is the Madagascar Vanilla Fragrance Perfume Oil from Nest. This retails for $98 for the full bottle, and the mini size actually retails for $35. So I smelled that in the store. It smelled absolutely delicious. It was sweet, it was vanilla, it was strong. It was everything I want in a vanilla fragrance, and I really wish this was a perfume. Even though it is a perfume oil, this just smelled just really nice. So the fragrance notes for this are Madagascar, vanilla bean, vanilla orchid, and coconut. So these are the key notes. And if you know me, you know I'm a coconut lover, so I may be biased on this fragrance. I'm really not sure, but I know I had a strong vanilla fragrance from that oil when I tried it in Sephora, and I really want to get that, and I want to layer it and mix it with my other fragrances because I feel like when you add that vanilla in there, it'll just knock it out of the park. So that is definitely on my radar. Of course, another hard to find fragrance. I want to get the full size bottle of the Kayali Vanilla 28. I did have my boo Vanche. She actually decanted that for me, so I have a mini size of it basically that she decanted for me, and I'm very scared to use it up because I'm afraid that I will not be able to get my hands on this bottle. So I've heard a lot of people say that the darker the juice in it, the better that it smells. So mine has definitely started to get a little darker, so I've really been enjoying it. Honestly, it really kind of puts me in the mind of a Bonfire Bash type of perfume. It definitely smells like vanilla extract, and it's just absolutely delicious. So I definitely want to get the full size bottle of this. So the full size bottle is $118. The next size down is $85, and then the little bitty mini is $25. So that is actually available at Sephora. So this next one is a flanker. So this is the Pink Sugar Red Velvet, and I have been hearing that this is actually available in the discount stores right now because this was a holiday fragrance, and you know after Christmas is when you get all the best sales. So this is a flanker of the original Pink Sugar. So this does have notes of strawberry, bergamot, orange blossom, lily, and violet, and then whipped cream and vanilla. So it sounds like it's just right up my alley. I heard that it still kind of smells like Pink Sugar but with like a strawberry note, which I don't mind because I love strawberry fragrances. Like strawberry fragrances are definitely, you know, I have a lot of favorites, but I love strawberry fragrances. And this actually retails at Nordstrom Rack for $26.97, and it looks like it's in a little gift set that comes with like some lip gloss. So I for sure want that in my life. So the next fragrance is definitely very expensive, so I'm gonna have to save up for this one. So this is of course the Baccarat Rouge 540, and I also have my eye on the Baccarat Rouge 540 Extra. I think that's how you say it, I'm really not sure, but that's like an intense version of Baccarat, and it's said to be sweeter, so I definitely want to try that one out. This one retails for $325 from Bloomingdale's, and this has notes of jasmine, saffron, cedarwood, and I don't know what this last one is, but I'm just gonna say amber. But I do have the Inspired By version from Dossier, and it is like a sweet marshmallow scent once it dries down on the skin. It's very reminiscent of Ariana Grande's Cloud. I think it's sweeter than In the Stars. I also think Cloud is sweeter than In the Stars, but I feel like those will really go very nicely together. So I would highly, you know, want to pair those two together and really have a nice sweet marshmallowy vibe for the day. So there is a Louis Vuitton fragrance that I've been only having in the sample size, and I still want to get the full size. I've brought this up before, but I feel like this is one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled, and I will not even try to butcher the name because it is a French name, but this one, it just smells just amazing. So cocoa powder, it has peonies, it has patchouli, and it has lychee. So I really can't even describe this, but it's a sweet, sexy scent. I often like to pair it when I wear it with sweet whiskey because it does kind of give me a boozy vibe, and I feel like it's like a very fancy version of sweet whiskey. I feel like this is not a masculine scent, it's a very strong feminine scent. It's like a powerful woman in a bottle, and this does retail for $265. So it's very steep, but it is a refillable bottle, so I would definitely, you know, take it back to the store and get it refilled because you pay a little less when you get the bottle refilled. But ever since they gave me a sample of that when I bought one of my bags, I have been obsessed with it, and I've been holding on to these little samples for so long. But this year I definitely want to make the plunge and buy that one. So as for right now, those are all the perfumes that are on my perfume wish list, because you know, these perfumes are very expensive, so I don't want to, you know, just push myself to get so many at one time. But these are definitely the main ones that I have my eye on. So as I have my eye on more throughout the year, I will definitely update you guys. I will update my perfume wish list, and I will tell you which ones that I actually marked off of the list. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.